Oh dude, I'm so excited to buy the Switch 2. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to play so many games. What? You're excited to play games at like 20 FPS? Like, what? Wait, you're excited to buy games for like $90? Okay. Like, dude, Switch fans just give up. Give up. It's okay to give up as long as you admit it. Because, like, it's okay that your console sucks and your games suck. Like, come on. Like, the last good game Nintendo made was maybe Mario Kart Wii. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't name a single one since then. Like, a console and even PC is just so much better. Like, Nintendo Switch doesn't count as a console. That shit should just be a mobile game. Every single game on Nintendo Switch is a mobile game at that point. Like, it don't even qualify. Like get it out of here.
MK Mobile Gaming in the Philippines coming at you from the Philippines. We're going to be talking about mobile gaming, handheld gaming. MK Mobile Gaming in the Philippines hosting Angry Guys channel today. All right, let's get into the show, guys. We got C4ET Tech English. This guy has like over 1 million subscribers. He's going to be talking about consoles. So let's watch the video.
Now, I can understand y'all feeling some type of way if I got on this app saying you a stupid ass bitch if you buy the Switch 2 on launch. I would totally understand y'all feeling some type of way. I didn't come at y'all like that. I said wait a year, save some money, wait till some more games come out. Why are y'all upset with me?
This is not a gaming handheld, but it also happens to be the best Android gaming handheld. Weird, right? Let me explain. Now, for the last 4 years or so, Lenovo has been launching an 8.8-inch tablet that they call the Y700 in China, Legion Tab globally. And given that size, the powerful specs they were including, it was a gaming tablet, right? And in that same time period, Android gaming handhelds have been on the rise to the point where Qualcomm is now offering their third generation gaming SoCs for Android. So in China, they started an entire market of 3D printed handheld cases that would convert these Y700 tablets.
They have these for your phone as well too. You can buy all kinds of these things here in the Philippines online for your phone, and they're dirt cheap, guys. These things are like a couple of bucks, and you just put your phone in these things. They work great. I actually have a gaming friend here in the Philippines, and mobile gaming here in the Philippines is super popular because it's just the most affordable kind of gaming here. Uh, I've seen since I've been here, I've literally only seen one person with the Switch. I'm thinking about going to the mall today to see if they have the Switch 2 there and see how much it costs here in the Philippines. But pretty much everyone in the Philippines is either mobile gaming. The majority is mobile gaming, and then the rest are PC gaming. There's not really any console gaming going on. Even my friend who has a Switch, like I've seen him with his Switch, but he rarely even plays his Switch. He's mostly playing on his phone. So mobile gaming is kind of the major thing here in the Philippines, just because it's affordable and Filipinos are really obsessed with Mobile Legends. Like that's big here in the Philippines. Uh, so yeah, there's tons of these things you can buy. I've seen my friend playing on his phone with one of these things that he puts on his phone. It actually makes his phone look like a Switch. So he bought the one that actually looks identical to a Switch to make like I thought his phone was a Switch when I first saw it. So that's how good these things are. And they work fine. They work great.
It's into a handheld. They look super cool, but they were a
They
niche.
also have these little fans you can buy here. I've never seen these in America too, by the way. I mean, they're probably there. I just never seen them before. But because Filipinos mobile games so much, there's actually these little tiny fans you can buy to put on the back of your phone that'll keep your phone cool. So because your phone is getting hot from gaming, especially if you don't have a high performance phone. Uh, so yeah, you can. There's so many accessories that you can buy here for your phone to make your gaming experience on your phone so much better to the point where it feels like you're actually playing a console or a Switch. But you've basically just put your phone into like this little Switch like controller thing that they created for your phone. It really does turn your phone into a Switch. Another reason why Switch 2 probably not going to be doing that great here in the Philippines. Also, the price is ridiculous. I wouldn't pay that price. I can't even believe, like when I heard about the price for the Switch 2, I was like, well, that's another video. We'll talk about that in the next video.
Niche, pretty expensive, and their availability was limited to China. But that has seemed to caught Lenovo's eye because Lenovo's now taken that concept and they're going mainstream with it. So this is Lenovo's own controller case for the Y700, and given it's Lenovo, the pricing, the availability, that might just not be an issue anymore. Now guys, this is the Eye in Your Pocket Evo, arguably the most powerful Android handheld available today. This one's powered by the Snapdragon
Look at
G3X
that
Gen 2,
beauty.
which is basically a souped-up Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Now with the Legion G9, the Y700 gets transformed into a handheld. So we now end up with a larger, higher resolution 8.8-inch screen, and more importantly, the Snapdragon 8 Elite at the heart of it all. And that is a huge bump in performance from the 8 Gen 2. So in today's video, let's unbox this Legion G9.
Even with your phone, I mean, you need that Snapdragon, especially if you're a gamer. You need the most updated Snapdragon on your phone if you're a gamer.
See how it works, check out the compatibility with older Y700s, and basically take a close look at one of the coolest devices that I've seen in my decade plus on YouTube. So this is the box the G9 comes in. Guys, this is not a final retail unit, which is why you're probably not going to be seeing.
And this is made by Lenovo. I love that this is made by Lenovo. Both my computers are Lenovo. Lenovo's not the best, I'm not going to lie, but for the price, Lenovo is the best for the price. So I love Lenovo. It gets the job done. It's an affordable piece of hardware, you know. And like I said, it does what you need it to do. You get my work done, get my YouTube editing and everything done on there. I could buy an Apple, but Lenovo's doing its job. So I'm happy with Lenovo. I'm glad that this is made by Lenovo. This looks epic. So now I just want to know how much this cost.
Coverage of this anywhere else. Anyways, once you open it up, you get this, the back panel for the tablet. We will get to it in a minute. And then there's the actual controller part. Looks nice, doesn't it? So with
That
this back
does look
panel,
nice.
the small cover, it sits over here. It also has some foam on it to hold the tablet into place. Also the back and also the front area of the controller, they have soft materials to make sure the tablet doesn't get scuffed up when you put it in and take it out. From a compatible.
So the only problem with mobile gaming is that, and the problem that these kind of things solve, or the only problem that I've experienced, is that your phone doesn't have triggers on the back of it for, like, you know, first person shooters and things like that. But these kind of accessories that you can buy for your phone, or these handhelds here, pretty much solve that problem when it comes to mobile gaming.
Compatibility perspective, this is my third gen Legion pad or Y700 2025 edition, the one with the 8 Gen 3. Why I show this is because this is thicker than the newer Y700, and mine in particular, I even have tempered glass applied, which increases the thickness a little more. So on the G9, so this is this Type C that kind of moves. So put the back on and slide the tablet back into the case. Everything clicks into place.
Yeah.
Once that happens, the LEDs to the front light up, and then there's this lock to the back that keeps the tablet from popping out. Now this combination feels very ergonomic to hook
That
to
is
use.
awesome.
If you see the grips here, they're large and they're textured.
Yeah.
The Hall sensor triggers, they also happen to be pretty big. There's a hand trigger lock if you want to limit the range. Now the buttons, they're full-sized membrane keys. They felt nice. I like the D-pad.
Lenovo's going to be making a killing on this thing too, because this basically all they did was make this little tablet, and then they got this you know, cheaper plastic controller thing that you can hook onto this tablet to make it into a, you know, mobile gaming device. So this isn't expensive for them to make. So they could probably sell this for a very affordable price. I'm for sure cheaper than the Switch. You could probably get this for, I'm gonna say, because really you're just paying for the tablet. You're not at the accessory that connects to it, like this controller thing that they've got here. This is super cheap. This is just plastic that you connect to this thing. I'm gonna say maybe $100. Like I would pay $100. Let's see if he tells us what the price is on this.
2, the sticks, Hall sensor analogs, full-sized again. Great for all kind of games, especially if you're streaming AAA titles. Now there are 4 programmable buttons to the back.
That's another thing I want to know. Is this thing, I mean, I'm assuming you can hook this up to the internet, obviously, but can I get my YouTube channel on it? Can I get apps on here? Can I stream from this thing? That would be my second question. My first question is how much does this thing cost? And second, can I live stream directly from this gaming pad?
But the app for this controller is not out yet because, like I said, this is not the complete final retail unit. So it's not out yet. Everything is a bit of a work in progress. So that's why you can't really turn off or change the
Looks cool.
brightness
I
of
like
the
the blue
LEDs or
lights on there.
colors as of right now. It's also worth noting that once you pop the tablet into the controller, navigation gestures, they kind of get very hard to pull off. But personally, I don't see that as a big issue since Lenovo does provide some gesture shortcuts. Like I have three finger swipe down for home, three finger swipe up for recent apps, and that helps. Also, this button, it also gets you home. Here's how it sounds.
If you're okay with gaming on your phone with however your phone sounds, I'm pretty sure this thing is going to be just fine for you when it comes to the sound. Put some headphones on or something maybe. I'm sure there's an auxiliary jack in here for you to put your headphones on to maybe make the sound a little bit better, but the sound is not my first priority. Like I said, pricing and the ability to directly live stream from this device.
Also, the transparent piece here, it covers the sensors on the tablet and the selfie camera. I like how they've gotten a similar shape to the other side for symmetry. I appreciate the attention to detail. Now, this controller weighs 344 grams without the back cover on. Now, the reason why that's removable is because you
You
can add
weighed
an
it.
external cooler on here
Yeah.
if you wanted to. But personally, I don't think you're ever going to need to. Now, if you're thinking handhelds like the Orient Portal or the Pocket Evo, they have active cooling solutions. So even with a weaker chip, wouldn't that be better for sustained performance? Actually,
And guys, as console gaming fades into history, the PC master race is rising from its ashes, stronger, faster, and more customizable than ever. Don't get left behind in the dust. Angry Guys Arcade is your gateway to affordable PC gaming, personalized gaming advice, and the latest news shaping the future of gaming. The link is in the description. Go check it out now.
hell no. The fourth generation Y700 or the Y700 Elite, as I've been calling it in my head,
I mean, cooling might only be a problem if you're like literally playing outside. Here in the Philippines, maybe if you're playing outside with your friends, you're at the mall somewhere where it's already hot outside, which would be making your device hotter. But other than that, I don't think cooling, I haven't had any issues with cooling with my phone. I've actually had more issues with my gimbal overheating than my phone overheating when I'm outside trying to record.
this is the best implementation of the 8 Elite that I've seen on any passive cooled device. See this. After a 20-minute stress test, the Y700 only lost 13% of its peak performance. Now, the Meteor G9 starts at $399.
$399. Oh no. Wait, that's yuan. Let me do the conversion for that on that for you guys. Hold on. 399 yuan. Let's see how much that's going to be in USD. While I bring that up, we can keep watching the video.
Prices are on screen now. Lenovo is also launching a G9 Pro with micro switches and more, and that should start at $499. Either way, if you're a handheld enthusiast, the Y700 Gen 4 plus G9 combo is amazing. I absolutely adore it. So I guess that's it. If you like my exclusive coverage of the Legion G9, go ahead, drop this video a like. Thanks for watching. Ash. Oh, yeah.
That is,
What do you think about this? What do you think about
I'm sold.
gaming in general, like Android handhelds in general? Do you like hybrid devices such as this? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching. Ash out.
This is just an official Android gaming device. Like I said, here in the Philippines, everyone's already basically doing this with their phones. They're buying these little controllers that they can strap their phones into, and then they have basically a full-blown handheld with triggers, joysticks, and everything on the side, basically on their phone. So Lenovo is just ahead of the times here. They're seeing what people are already doing, Like they're already buying these things to connect to their phones. And Lenovo said, "Hey, let's just make a device, basically like a phone-like device, specifically for gaming. You know, put this controller on the side that you can snap it into, and bing, bang, boom, there you go, handheld." Portable handheld. Okay, so 399 yuan for this Lenovo device in USD is $55, guys. $55 for this epic handheld gaming device. Like I said, I would pay $100 for this. I think most people in America would be more than happy to pay 100, 120, 150. Anything less than what Switch is trying to charge would be would be acceptable at this point. At this point, anything less than $450. I mean, I would probably, I think I'd probably go as high as 150 for this thing. That would be triple what they're actually asking for it. The price is, I don't know. He says online 399 yuan, and I'm putting it into the currency converter right now. It's saying 55.50 US. 399 yuan is $55.50 US. So that's basically you're just paying for the tablet. I don't know. Let me go back. Let me go back and see if we got that price right, because it seems a little bit too good to be true. I'm looking at it right now. $399. $399. Let me see. That's what I'm seeing here, guys. Are you guys seeing? I'm seeing $399 yuan. Oh, look, he even has it right there at the bottom. Okay, he does have it. $55 US. So I'm not tripping. This is super cheap, guys. This is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, Switch is done. Switch is cooked. Nintendo's cooked. There's no way they can compete with this. There's no way Nintendo can compete with this. The only reason they can compete with this is because people don't know about this. And like I said, we here in Asia, we have access to a lot of more these kind of things that you guys over there in the West don't have access to. Like, it's not available to you over there. Over here in Asia, we can just go online and find these things super easy. This is awesome. I actually want to see if they have this at the mall too, at the gaming store. I think I'm going to go to the mall today and ask them about the Switch 2, and I'm going to ask them about this Lenovo Legion handheld. And I might actually probably going to do my own video on this. So there you have it, guys. MK Mobile Gaming in the Philippines, hosting Angry Guy. Don't forget to sign up for Angry Guy's Crypto Academy. Get your crypto, guys. Get your handheld, guys. Get your mobile gaming on, guys. Because honestly, there are a lot of great mobile games out there. I think mobile gaming is seriously underrated. And the thing about mobile gaming, and like consoles, like these new consoles, especially when a new console drops, they only got 5 titles with the launch. That's another reason why I'm not inclined to rush out and buy a new console, because I don't even like any of the launch games. Like, you might like one launch game, but I'm not going to buy a whole console for one game. So mobile has basically an infinite supply of games. And there is a lot of, crappy games out there. I'm not going to lie. You're going to have to go through the crap. There's going to be a lot of games that are riddled with ads that are going to get on your nerves. But when you find that diamond in the rough, there's a lot of games on mobile that actually are good games. They're free to play. There's no ads. There's ads if you want to watch ads. And so then you could get perks and bonuses in the game, but they don't force you to watch ads. I'm playing a great game right now. Simulator game. There's a lot of great simulator games on mobile. If that's your genre. There's also a lot of great RPGs on mobile, if that's your genre as well. So mobile does have a lot of great games that really just aren't getting the attention they deserve. So mobile is the future. Mobile gaming, handheld, is the future of gaming, and PC too as well. That's definitely what I'm seeing. What I've been seeing here in the Philippines is mobile and PC gaming. Console gaming is just kind of done. It's kind of peaked, and I mean, people will probably still buy consoles, but it just won't be the majority. So I think console gaming has just peaked. It really, I mean, like, I play games, I don't care about how realistic it is. I'm just playing for fun. Sometimes it's too realistic, kind of takes the fun out of it. Like, I'm just trying to relax and play a game. I like the cartoony games. I like the pixel games, you know? So they can make it more realistic, but does that really make it better? Like, there's really great games that have really bad graphics that are really pixelated, you know, that people love. And then there's like these games that have these amazing graphics that no one likes. So it's like, just make a good game. And if it has great graphics, that's just a bonus. But first, focus on making a great game that people want to play. Don't force people to play a game that you think is great just because you guys spent a lot of money putting a lot of graphics into it. And then the actual gameplay is like, well, blah, you know? So try some mobile games today, guys. Definitely check out this Legion from Lenovo and Angry's Crypto Academy, guys. Crypto is the future. The US dollar will be backed by crypto in the future. I don't see the US dollar there's being able to survive without crypto. I do not think the US dollar can exist without crypto if it's not backed by crypto in the future. So MK Mobile Gaming in the Philippines, signing out.
Nothing says you care like crypto. Nothing can compare. Nothing says you care like crypto. Oh, nothing can compare to crypto.